black people. They're gonna do everything they can to take us away. Yeah. It feels so good, so great. You know what I mean? We gotta stand up and do something. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. My black people, my black people, people, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, you're sleeping. My black people, my black people, yeah.
Black people. I need to get
Wake
my
up.
voice like that.
Like, you gotta drink, you gotta smoke some cigarettes, and then you gotta drink
For the wrong
2
reason.
gallons of Hennessy.
2
you know?
gallons.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I don't smoke and drink, so I'm not gonna have a deep
Oh,
voice.
well, man, yeah, that's how you gotta do it, man. Chew on some sandpaper. You know what I'm saying?
Man, back once again, man, on a good Monday with my man's OG DJ A. What's good with you?
Everything is everything, man. It's good. I'm enjoying my life, man. Living
Good.
life, man. Living life.
I'm living
You know.
too, man. I'm trying to get it like you.
Man,
Oh,
trying to,
man.
enlighten people along the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My boy Sam, what up? Just saying when he first want to jump in real quick.
Jumped in.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm ready to shark, you know what I'm saying? And we back again on the OPNation TALK on WeUpRadio.com. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, catch past episodes on WeUpRadio.com on YouTube. Make sure you spell out the dot. And you can always go on to the website, WeUpRadio.com. Make sure that you, if you're an artist, if you want to share your music with us, go ahead and put it on the website at MP3 format. Make
Yep.
sure you put a little bio or description, the name of the song or whoever it is, whatever it is. Make sure we know who we listen to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, just get with us, man.
Right. We here for you, man. We here to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
we offering way more services than just interviews on the radio.
right.
You know
So
what I'm
holla
saying?
at us on that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? WeUpRadio.com. You know
All right.
what
So
it
look,
is.
let me run out real quick before we start the show. I'm gonna run out a couple of things on the list that we provide our services. We got DJ services. We have we do commercials. We do interviews. We do live remotes, which is live broadcasting in the area or in the place of your choice. We do hosting, and we do broader other things. You know what I'm saying? You just got to kind of contact us so you can figure out what you need, and we can provide you service.
RealRadio.com. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then holla at
So,
DJ Goldie.
what's up with some Georgia money, man?
Oh man, they doing this pilot program. It's an experiment. It launches in 2022.
Okay.
They are going to give $850 per month to black women.
Only black women.
Yep, and they
So
gonna get.
no,
and this is
no men and none of that.
black women.
Does it specify age? 18
Jordan,
and up, or
it doesn't specify age per se, but I'm assuming it's from 18 and up. You know,
yeah.
they say it's a Georgia-based program called In Her Hands. Plans to give $850 per month to 650 low-income black women for 2 years.
Just 650 people?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
launches in 2022, and it's gonna study how cash grants benefits financially,
No.
but mentally.
No, they're gonna screw it up.
Who, the black women?
Yeah, the ones out there, man. Look, for one, you giving people who never had money. You know what I'm saying? Free money for what? How long? 6 months?
No, they saying for 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they about to be bougie.
They gonna be living it up, huh? They gonna
about to-
already.
They about to be bougie, man.
That chick about to be blowed, huh?
Yeah, because
You
for
know what
one,
I'm saying?
it's gonna
on their wardrobe.
it's not gonna count. They might not count it against their annual, actual income. So like in low income housing, right?
Mm-hmm.
whatever you make, it's a percentage you pay out of that. And the low income housing. I mean, which you already know. I'm talking to the people who don't, but they pay a percentage of their check. So if you make a certain amount of money, you'll be paying regular rent, no matter where you stay. Long as it's a low income based housing. So if they made $2,000, they'll be paying regular rent. You know,
it wouldn't be no.
Nah, it wouldn't be no $50 a month type thing.
It'll be like, okay, you got this. We taking a chunk of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We getting about half of that. You know what I'm saying? At
definitely
least.
get you. Yep. And then that's why a lot of people I know who have lived in low income housing, they moved into regular houses after the low income place was like, yo, well, you know, you making about $1,500 a month. So we're gonna need at least 5 of that.
Dang.
So, you know, if I'm paying $500 for a project house that's in the projects, I'm going to a regular crib.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Why not? It's almost like it forces you on up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it should be okay, cool.
Assistance, government assistance.
It's
some
help.
people don't
You know
know
what
what
I'm saying?
government assistance is.
Right. They say, okay, this is where we entitled to this. We getting this.
I mean, in my opinion, I may be wrong. But I think, my opinion, that they might get a little bougie. Because, you know, for one, most of these women don't really get what independent is. And we talked about this before.
Independent is like they buy themselves and they doing.
And they don't need nobody for nothing.
Right.
They're getting it on their own.
Right.
But they don't really understand what independence is. Independence is not you being on food stamps, getting Section 8 vouchers, and
$850 a month.
right. Now, see, it's nothing wrong with being on government assistance. It's called government assistance for a reason.
Well, to help you get through until you get your next good opportunity and can get on up off of it.
Right.
It's supposed to be breaking that cycle. You know what I'm saying?
But some people have been on it for like probably 15, 20 years, like almost their whole life.
It's generational.
You know so it's like they grow up thinking, oh yeah, now it's my turn to get food stamps and
have a kid or two, and there it is. You know what I'm saying?
Section 8 and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then the guys, so a lot of the guys, they think about, oh well, yeah, I'm about to move with her, eat her kids' juicy juices and jellos and puddings and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this broke cycle. Like ain't nobody really trying to expand themselves, and that independent life that they think they have with the low income housing, government assistance, and all that. That's not really an independent move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Independent is you having your own gig, making your own money, and being able to cover everything without having to beg, ask, or get assistance for it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's being independent.
Now, see, like, I can still, I would say that
owning a home.
I would say that someone is still independent if they getting, like, say, they get food stamps, or if they got like a medical coverage or something like that, and they're still holding their own. Yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying, like nowadays you gotta actually work 2 jobs to keep up.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody paying $750 a month and $300 for a car note, and then another $200 for their insurance. That right there alone is killing them.
It is.
You know what I mean?
That's a lot of money.
Yes. And then you still got to factor in the phone bill. You know what I mean? Then you got to factor in gas, lights, and then petrol for your vehicle.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then whatever repairs. So, you know what I'm saying? There's no way that you can be fully independent like you say you are. There are some exceptions to an independent state, you know what I'm saying? But there's no such thing in the independence, in my opinion, of what they think independent is.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, I don't know if that makes sense.
Because a lot of people think that that's independence, and it's really not. You dependent on them, on Uncle Sam, so to speak.
You dependent on your $50 a month low income housing. You dependent on your Section 8 voucher,
Your food stamps.
food stamps.
You know what I'm saying? The EBT card.
Yeah, yeah. Man, don't you miss the old food stamps where you could just floss with it like a knot? You just open that book up and there's a whole bunch of book of 1s and 5s, 20s.
Yep. Man.
Old school ones.
Right. The
Tear
one,
straight out.
Right. Yeah, here you go. It was like paper. It was money. You know what I'm saying?
It was actual bill.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Oh,
no
yeah.
card.
You know what I'm saying? Women getting the wick. You know what I mean? Nah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm not trying to say anything is wrong with any kind of government assistance at all. I'm not saying that. But just don't make it seem like you getting it and you getting that bread and you just doing the most. Like, your life is great and you don't need nobody for nothing. But the government is your man.
Right. And that's what broke up the families, though. Because in order for these women to get that free stuff, because you needed that help, because the health care and food and clothes, all that is expensive. So okay, we can knock out the food part, we can knock out the housing part just by calling Uncle Sam, depending on our government to go ahead and come through for us. And then I was like, okay, well it was for single mothers, so now single mothers, well that means I can't really have a man here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that breaks up the family. He can't even be the household head because of that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He got to go. You know what I'm saying?
If you put him on there, then ain't no assistance.
And that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
So
because do you want to know the new guidelines on, we're gonna say food stamps, right?
Okay.
So you would for independent, I believe it's like $1,300, and then for two, it's probably, I think it's about $1,500. Family of 3, it's about 17. Family of 4, it's about 2,000.
Whoa.
This is the limits that you got to be under to get food stamps. This is not the exact amount, but it's very close. And that's because that's ridiculous. 2,000 a month for a family of 4. That means you're not gonna have a vehicle.
Nope.
You're not gonna have extra money for nothing.
Nope.
And what that little food stamp gonna do?
It'll feed
you. Know what I'm saying? It's gonna feed you. That's it. But how you gonna get to the grocery store and get all that stuff home?
Now I gotta sell some of my stamps to get a ride.
Right. You know what I mean? You gotta give people food to get a ride and all this other stuff.
Now I gotta make sure I got me some. Yeah. Because I need to eat too. That's why I'm calling you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, that's how you got to do it.
But I would love to be a part of this $850 test. Please bring it to Cleveland and give it to the black males. So let me, DJ A, OG Goldie, Crazy T, and a couple others. Let us be the experiment. Let's be the guinea pig on $800.
Right.
Because I'm gonna put at least 5 of it up every month.
Yeah.
For 2 years.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And then I can still make my bread. Listen, man.
That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
That's a nice chunk of change.
They ain't not going to think like that.
No, they not.
I know they not. They're going to blow it. They're going to be out
every
here
day
spending it. They're going to be out here drugging and drinking.
Oh, man.
Be doing it all,
hair
man.
store is going to get a lot of money these next couple of years, man.
They ain't going to even, I'm telling you, I know they ain't going to do nothing good with it.
Hair store.
And I don't even want to sound like a hater. I promise I'm not trying.
But that's just how it is. That's free money.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and spend it on what I want. Instead of really putting it to the side like you should, because it's free money.
Yeah.
A little bit of it at least.
That's what they're trying to see. Like, okay, well, if we give them money, they're going to do right with it.
Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Let's try it out.
I should know the answer about that now. Look at all the fraud and the PPP loans and all the stuff that they was doing, and they ain't got it now.
Right.
They ain't even got no way of even making money consistently. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, we already know.
Yeah, it's a couple of people that went to jail, and then you got a lot of people just broke now.
Yeah,
you know
there's this one dude who went to jail for spending $1.6 million on a car. I forgot what car it was. It was like a way newer car. It was, but you spent that much money on a freaking car?
Wow,
like that was stupid. Like,
very.
You know, I didn't get that.
You was smart enough to make it, but then you wasn't smart enough to spend it wisely. How could you be? That's
Put
you know.
all that on one thing. Like that's not. That's
why
not
would you
smart.
do that? You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't smart.
Very,
And then you don't have to pay it back. That was the best thing about it. You screwed it up by doing that. Like you should have just bought a fleet of cars
Yeah.
and actually started something.
Yeah.
Like you could have just been on Turo and just rented them out.
A fleet of Ubers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got a lot of
You
Ubers.
could have bought a share into something.
Yeah. Or
something.
created your own
That's what I'm
transportation
saying.
service. You
He
know what I'm
coulda
saying?
been
It
on
got
Turo.
accounts.
He could have opened up a Turo account.
Mm-hmm.
Could have bought 10 cars,
Mm-hmm.
rented them all out,
Mm-hmm.
and just kept making money.
Flipping it like that. With
Yeah,
that
but
much
these-
money, he could have been in several things. Real estate, buying up the hood, putting people in there.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
you know, these niggas ain't thinking.
You can make money off of that. Group homes, there's money in that.
They ain't thinking,
Bitcoins.
man.
You know what I'm saying? No, not like that. They just want to get it and just blow it fast. Make
Man.
them feel like they rich for
But
2
like
minutes.
I said, man, I hope y'all don't think this is hating. This actually is more of a motivational thing for me. I'm trying to motivate you. I want you to prove me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Please do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So women in Atlanta, if you can hear me, please. Y'all 650 of them?
650 of them.
600, all 650 of y'all. At least 600 of y'all, please. Stack your bread. Get you something good. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 years of free money, man.
Man, that'd
Come
be
on.
great. When it happened, I want people to call in about it. I wanted somebody from Atlanta to call in about
That would
it.
be
Let us
nice.
know.
That would
One
be
of the
nice.
recipients.
But,
you know
but
what
listen,
I'm saying?
I won't fault you if you spent the first 3 months spending that money on what you want. That's completely normal. You know what I'm saying? Even 6 months, that's completely normal. Make sure you get everything.
I'm mad
together.
that I ain't get the PPP, the PUA, the PLE, the whatever the fuck.
The money.
I'm mad I ain't get the money because ain't nobody went to jail.
Nah, well, only the people who have millions.
I
Right.
don't
Like
know
the big
nobody.
bread.
I'm talking about, I
Oh,
know
no,
a lot
personally.
of motherfuckers that is walking around here that got 20, 30 bands.
Yeah,
they did
yeah,
damn
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they ain't did nothing with their life.
No.
Niggas still, they ain't bust a move.
Just
They ain't got no stock or nothing. They ain't
Fuck
did.
that. I was scared. I ain't only want to go to jail.
That was
And the
me.
crazy thing is, you got a legit business.
I don't give a fuck. I want to
I know,
fuck
I'm
with
just saying
that
though.
shit.
But that's the crazy part. They like the legit people. Most legit people did not get
Don't
approved.
nobody want to owe down.
They denied. But that's the thing. You ain't even owe no money back on a PPP loan. All you got to do is say you paid yourself, and that was it.
Well, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
it.
shit is a wash.
People abused it, used
It
it, and
definitely is.
misconstrued it.
I ain't
It
hating on
definitely is.
everybody who it went through, but fuck y'all.
Yeah, I ain't get a chunk of it, man.
Right.
Look that.
Man. Hey, well, shout out to all y'all scam artists
y'all
out
checking
here.
out OPNation TALK. Call in, man, 216-772-3393. I'm DJ Goldie Montana, and we in the building. This OPNation TALK.
So, my bad.
Go ahead.
All right, so did you hear about your boy Juicy Smooth?
Juicy Smooth, yay.
Juicy Smooth Yang.
Yeah, he just got
Okay.
he just got
They
found
said-
guilty out of 5 out of 6 counts.
So
of
what's
felony.
gonna happen? Is he
He did
going
not
to
get
Gotta
jail?
go back to sentencing.
He ain't gotta go back to sentencing, but he just got found guilty.
Do you think he's
What's
going
the
to jail?
most time he facing?
Let me see.
Well, I mean,
Now,
is
that
you
part
think he
I
really
didn't
going to
get to.
jail?
I didn't see it. They gonna probably most likely put him in jail because he got 5 he got 5 counts of felony out of 6.
If found guilty,
So
what's
he-
the maximum sentence that can be imposed on Jesse Smoll's leg?
Man, why did he
I
do that
I
stupid?
just had it.
He did some
Okay,
stupid
somebody.
stuff.
Oh, we got to call him.
Yeah. Oh, I got the mouse. Oh, okay.
Call you on there. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Sir,
What's up, sir?
Montana.
What's going
What's
on?
up with it?
And well, ask the bros how they feel about behind on that PP loan and you know, borrow money that folks that have to pay back on top of all that fraud they committed. How that's gonna pan out next year when all these girls go to jail?
There's a
Bash,
whole
we
bunch
gonna
of
have to
girls
find
going
out.
to jail next year.
I mean, listen, everybody pull unemployment fraud, mail order fraud, food stamp fraud, mail order wire
I don't think
fraud.
there's enough joints to hold all them people.
So I don't think
they
they really
gonna
gonna.
they're gonna probably have to watch that.
Any
Most of it.
politician that gets behind a movement to prosecute those people will not be reelected.
No, that's gonna be very unpopular.
That's like 80% of America,
And that's
man.
even them too.
Yeah.
And even if they don't incarcerate them, it's just more the issue of felonizing. You know what I'm saying? About they felons, that's going straight to work market that they're available to work in.
You think that would be a good idea to make all of them felons? You know how many people can't get a job because they felons?
You know how many innocent mothers?
That'd create a whole lot of
Hey, but that
confusion.
might have been a dirty blueprint behind the whole scheme in the
It's
first
too
place.
much. See, at this point, it's too many counter lawsuits that can take place. They gotta prove beyond a shadow of a doubt. They don't have enough manpower to prove without a shadow of a doubt that all these people knew what they was doing.
No,
Yeah.
they just
You
saw
know how many
opportunity and took
resources
it.
that will be
'Cause they got-
dedicated? It's over. It's just
Yeah.
a way.
They
Right.
have people do this stuff for them. All these
And
people
then what
didn't know
about
what
the
they
people
was doing.
that get to prove that they was wrongly incarcerated and the lawsuits and the? It's just too much. If they ready to let the sweep it under the rug,
Right.
They
They're
gonna
like,
have
we
to.
got the money back anyway. We gave them some booties and some shit like that, but you know.
Right, that's it. You know,
Yeah,
that's
some booties and
man.
bread.
I think it's funny because I've been watching on Facebook Marketplace, and it been jumping like it's the mega mall because everybody broke and it's about to be Christmas, so they selling all the bullshit
Selling
they bought.
everything.
Right, so they can come up on the new PS5 when it, you know what I'm saying, if they can find one. They want that $1,500 to
they selling them for
$2,000
like
for one.
$800 to $1,000 because they can't find them.
Man, price
Yeah,
goes,
and
supply and
the folks that
demand.
got them, they selling them outrageous. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
$800,000, like he said. I thought it was more. You know what I'm saying, for them mugs, man.
Yeah,
'cause
Man,
they
I
scared.
start off
I
at
saw a
500.
Gucci PS5.
Yeah.
That bitch was like a couple $100,000. I'm like, this bitch.
Did you
these
see the
niggas
Gucci
crazy.
Xbox? They crazy.
man, I can't get over the fact that this grown ass person about to spend 2 months rent for a video game. I
A
just
lot,
can't
a
get
lot of
past that.
small businesses that started
Man.
thriving. A lot of shea butter businesses and
Candle.
body oil. Those businesses was
Yeah.
thriving because everybody had extra money. Now money is tight. Those businesses gonna start to suffer because ain't nobody about
All
to
them
buy
pop-up
body butter
shops.
when they need kitchen butter.
All them pop-up shops and everything, you know what I'm saying? The pop-up shops kind of slowing down now.
Yeah, because
you know?
ain't nobody
They
got no
bad
extra
bougie
money.
season over, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody living, you ain't noticing ain't that many bull bags on Facebook no more.
Man, that boy
They
slowed
their own
up.
shit in the house.
Hey, you
You
see they
seen a whole
slowed
bunch
up?
of
They
I can
slowed
do
up.
this
Yeah.
bag life at the house.
Hey, they started
Tremendously.
hard when they was giving that $600 out for
They
them
got barely legal
unemployment.
baby crab
They
legs.
when the unemployment dried up, it slowed up, and then that PPPs hit.
3 hard-boiled eggs in that bitch. 2 pieces of corn on the cob. They little bull bags stingy in the motherfucker.
And they buying the frozen shrimp out the store now.
And I'm
They
making
ain't got that
salmon.
fresh stuff.
I'm browning my salmon. That look like all these salmon.
Right.
Then they
Hey,
show
I
it
found
on the
that- I
plate. It
found
don't
that
look
answer for
shit
you,
like
Go.
the PPP plate.
I found that answer for you
What's that?
about
How was the most time you could get?
It says class 4 felony is punishable by up to 3 years in prison and $25,000 fine.
Juicy smooth, yay.
Yeah.
You might
And then
be
you just
fresh
gotta keep
fish
in
on
mind
the
the class 4
line.
felony conviction is still a theft conviction. So that's gonna outroll these girls working in the medical field, retail.
He talking.
That's
We
gonna take a lot of
talking.
money out.
We
Yeah,
talking
we talking about
Juicy
Juicy
Smooth
Smooth.
Yay.
Yeah, Jussie Smollett. We talking about that was the subject we was on right before you called, and we
the most time he
went
got
back
found
to it.
guilty.
Yeah,
And
On
the
5
most time
counts.
he could get is 3 years.
Felony charges.
yeah, 3 years with $25,000 fine.
He got some dirt on
On
some
each
people.
count.
huh?
I believe.
No, that's for everything added up all together
Oh,
for all counts.
I believe he got some dirt on some people, and they
Yeah,
don't want that
because
shit
that's
to
too
come
light.
out.
You know what I'm saying? That's too light of a sentence.
We'll see. I mean, because it's
He
sentencing
said
they
he was,
came
he
up
was
with.
having drinks and he was crazy.
And
Then he tried to say that it could be true, but he tried to say one of the bouncers, one of his security guards, was one of his boyfriends.
Right. And they had drinks and whatnot
Well,
together.
yeah, of course, you know at this point we don't believe shit that nigga say.
Exactly, man. Come on,
That's what I
man.
said.
His
Allegedly,
credibility is
Shit he
gone.
say.
Yeah, I
He
don't
can
believe
come in the
nothing.
room with blood all over him, man. We won't believe it's nobody hurt in the next
There
room.
you go.
We would
Right.
not believe
And if it
it.
is, he
The
the
boy
one
that
did
cried
it.
wolf already. It's too late.
Yeah.
I just want to know why he did that dumb
I want to
shit.
do some.
Why would you
I
do
think
that?
his punishment should be like for 2 weeks straight. Every time he try to walk, somebody come behind him and sweep his leg.
Yeah. Well, he gonna have 3 years of it.
He should stumble every day for 3 weeks
Man, hey,
for being a dumbass.
He's a
hey,
big
man,
idiot.
Big Dog, I appreciate you calling, man, and make sure you stay tuned with We Up Radio, brother.
Facts. I'm always in the loop. Loving y'all.
All right, man.
All right, so-
Thank you, bro. All right, so let me ask you a question, Goldie.
What's up?
I mean, I don't mean to revert to this prison talk stuff.
It's
you know
no
what I mean?
problem.
But what you think? What kind of treatment you think he gonna get in there, man?
What do you
As
mean?
him,
This is 2021. This ain't the old. This ain't the old jail
you know, you
days
right. You right.
where a motherfucker
You
go
right.
to jail and get raped. You know, his life has changed.
His-
should've took
he
his
already
cute
like
little
that kind of
ass to
stuff,
prison. That shit don't read no more. Niggas, it's too much homosexuality. It's niggas in prison with actual titties that ain't scared to walk the yard. Like
okay.
it's gay gangs in the joint now.
Really?
Really, that would beat your ass.
Oh no,
They
I
don't
ain't saying
come
that.
fuck
Hey,
with you, but they don't want you fucking with them.
They had
You
the
feel what
band
I'm
together,
saying?
man. They was tired of
It
getting
ain't
they.
it don't gotta be no rape because if you into that
That's
and
what
you
you get.
moving, shaking that circle, you bound to catch something.
so he basically gonna be somebody's little jail
He
bro.
don't want to be. His first day on the yard, he gonna have his baby hairs laid down with his
That's-
pants halfway down his ass.
Shirt tied up in a knot on his
No, they
stomach.
ain't gonna do. They don't do all that no more. This 2021. They don't. Sometimes the comfortable ones that been there that ain't never getting out. You got a whole bunch of them, but for the most part, them motherfuckers just have Vaseline on their face and be posing to be chosen. They don't be about no rape. Jesse Smooth, he ain't gonna be out there with Kool-Aid on his lips. It's about you
gonna
better
die
not
as
try nothing.
Oops, I dropped something. Like, oh,
They
hell
gonna be
no.
like, see how they raping me. They gonna like, man, get the fuck out of here. We don't believe shit you say, nigga.
Right.
They could be in there pounding his ass, and that man ain't gonna say shit.
They be like, oh my God, I'm gonna tell the police. They're not gonna believe you.
Shut up, nigga.
Right, his cred is gone, man.
Relax your
Whatever.
muscles and let it happen. Well, I wasn't trying to stop it. I'm just saying you don't gotta be so rough.
See, that's the thing. Man.
Man, no way.
Man, that's
No way.
Previously on Justice Smooth Slade's cellmate.
that sounds like a show too.
Reality show in itself.
Yeah. Hey, there ain't no telling though. You know,
Did
just
I
time,
tell
like you
to
said,
sit down
times
when you got a
change.
piss nigga?
Times change. They might mess around and give him a show in there.
They might, man. I mean,
Hey,
he might
you know
get a
what I'm saying?
reality show.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody left a Snicker on my bed and I ate it.
Right.
That
that
wasn't no
mean?
Snicker.
I don't know shit. Is that something? Do that mean something?
Yeah, that means something.
I don't know. I ain't
I
never.
mean, that's an
And that ain't
offering.
did you buy that Snicker? What do you think that it ain't nothing for
said, yeah,
nothing
that
ain't
means
for
something.
nothing.
You said, yeah, that means.
Every time you get something, it's something for something.
Oh, man.
Snickers was on your bed in prison. You
Man.
better either pick it up delicately and set it out the way and don't fuck with it, or just basically don't touch it. Cause it don't belong to you.
Yeah.
Now if you,
But it's
I'm
on
talking
your
about this-
bed,
and
though.
I'm just saying if you soft.
Yeah, but it's
If
on
you a
your
real
bed.
nigga like me, I've been to ate that bitch. Somebody left that bitch, nigga. I ate it. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, right.
But that, you know what I'm saying? But the scary thing, don't eat that motherfucker, man. Put it over there. That
Right.
ain't none of your business. Not rule one in the joint. Mind your motherfucking business at all times, even when it's hard.
Man, that's crazy.
That's
Damn,
the
that's
life.
my best friend from childhood.
So-
Help me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta go to the shower. I'm under my business. Unless
Mind
I'm
my
ready to
business.
ride.
there
Nothing
you
to
go.
do with me.
Man. So, Goldie,
What's up?
hey, Did y'all hear about the kids getting vaccinated in L.A. without the consent of their parents?
They
I
just was
heard
shooting
about
them
that.
up.
That's some fuck shit.
Yeah. So it says ever since the coronavirus got approved, the coronavirus vaccine got approved for 12 and over. They basically started secretly injecting kids with the vaccine without telling their parent. And it was the school, the Barack Obama Global Prep Academy. A 13-year-old boy got the vaccine, was bribed with pizza.
Here goes some pizza.
They bribed him with
Get
pizza.
this shot. We're gonna give you this pizza.
Wait till they find out the nanobots is in the vaccine.
Man,
Everybody gonna be like, go outside, go outside.
yeah, he's gonna be twitching and doing all kind of
It's
other
a mind
stuff.
control.
That's
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
it's some mind control devices in that damn
So
vaccine.
the mom found out and she was extra mad. She
I'm
was-
extra mad hearing it.
Right. I'm like, what? And these was white kids, so I'm glad. I mean, not saying it's better that it was white kids, but I'm glad it wasn't
I
us.
think it don't even need to be mentioned what color the kids
No,
is kids.
no, you're right,
I'm
though.
saying that the thing is, you don't give my kid nothing. You don't ingest anything into my child but knowledge going to that school. Do you know that when we as kids, our parents had to sign permission slips granting the city permission to feed us.
Right.
We had to sign them. Remember them papers you all every year you had to take that bundle
Yeah.
of papers home?
Yep.
Your
Yeah.
mother had to sign them papers and they had to take them back. It's a lot of shit was in that bundle.
Yeah. A lot of important information. A lot of
And they had
important
signed
shit.
that shit away. Like, yeah, okay, I'll give y'all permission to give them breakfast and lunch and snack or whatever. They had to say that literally. They had to give them literal permission. You can't just give someone's child something without the parents' permission. I don't care what world you live in.
That's basically the whole thing. Like they can't. That was.
You can't give my child a piece of candy without my permission.
Right. That's got to be explicitly written down paperwork
Shit about
file.
my little daughter. Me and my little daughter was walking up and somebody said, here's a piece of candy. Without asking me first, I'm smacking that shit on the floor.
Strangling that motherfucker.
I'm smacking that shit on the floor and then it's whatever.
Yeah,
Because
do
you don't
something.
give my child shit, and my child gonna see me so animate, my child gonna know not to accept shit from strangers or even friendly motherfuckers without my permission.
That's it. You always gotta ask. You never know what's going on with them kids. They might be allergic to
I can
something
say
more.
the more urban kids ain't going for that.
No,
No, off tip, off
I'm
rip.
gonna say maybe some rural or suburban children might be susceptible because they lived under a different creed and there may be a different code as far as listening and doing what adults say. But in the hood, nigga, you ain't about to tell my kids shit, and my kid
right.
better not listen.
they better not.
Especially when it come to ingesting something.
No.
Yeah. They don't take no. They
I
ain't.
don't
For
care.
one, they ain't
you
no
not about
doctor.
to get a shot without me knowing about it.
Yeah, they ain't no doctor. They
Kids
could have. They
look,
could
where's
have.
my mommy?
Right.
They call her mommy on the cell phone. Ma, they just made Sharon get a shot. I don't want one. It's 2021.
Or
How the
mine. They
fuck did
They told
do
me I
that?
need to take this shot.
They
Yes.
telling the kids my son had to get a shot. They told him that he couldn't play sports unless he got vaccinated. I had no idea. He grown. He 18 now. You can get whatever you want. If you want to get vaccinated, that's your personal choice.
Yeah.
I don't even need to know. It's none of my business at this point.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you grown. You
It's,
of age of consent.
What they say is a personal question. It's
Yeah.
none of your business. And I'm not forced to divulge that information for any reason.
That's
Exactly.
it. There you go.
So
Exactly.
at the end of the day, did you get the vaccine?
Are you you asking one of us?
That's my personal information.
Right, that's what I
Choose
thought
not
you
to
was gonna
answer.
say.
You know what I'm saying? I choose not to answer.
Ray like, no, I ain't get that shit.
Yeah, right.
He
Nigga,
said, I'm
get
all the
that
way
shit.
100.
I ain't got no
Hey,
problem.
you want to know what's so real? What's so real though? Last
that?
year when they was bringing up the idea of mandating, I told my job, I said, listen, if y'all make me or try to force me to take a shot, I quit. And they looked at me. it was like, oh, this motherfucker serious. Yeah, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh no, we ain't gonna do that. I'm like, good.
You just
'Cause
gotta
I'm
wear a
not
mask
doing
and
it.
some gloves.
I'm not doing it. There ain't no way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still have to wear a mask and stuff on the bus while I'm transporting kids anyway. So what's the use of me getting the jab? And then y'all secretly just snuck in a third shot on people, and now they just the other, like last week they said that it's possible that they may need a fourth shot.
Right, all these
You had the
boosters.
1.0, now you need the 1.5. It's upgrades to the vaccination every month.
Because it's upgrades to the virus. They got an Omicron. It's supposed to be the one from Africa.
Man,
This
you
one.
can't tell me
that
this
was-
shit
man, I don't know,
wasn't constructed and distributed for the purposes of population control.
That's
just
what I
feel that.
believe.
That's my personal opinion.
That's mine
It
too.
doesn't
I'm
reflect
agreeing
the
with you.
opinions of WeAreRadio.com, all that old blah 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 shit. But my
so, too.
personal opinion is that shit is designed and engineered and it's flawless. It's flawed, man. That shit is fucking genius.
It's been in
it's
the works
great.
forever,
If
man.
I'm looking on the outside, and I'm not trying to be insensitive to anybody's people who passed away, God bless them and may they rest in paradise. But at the end of the day, if you're looking at it from the perspective of people who engineer stuff like that, they did a fucking great job. If that was their goal, was to do what it did. Because this motherfucking virus is genius.
Yeah.
And looking at it, you're like, how the fuck do a motherfucker even want to make some shit like this?
It's diabolical, man, but it is. I mean, it is genius
Yeah,
because of the
but
way
that's
it works.
That's the genius. That's the end. That, Crazy T said he think it's the vaccine. That's the but the vaccine is where the genius in lies.
Yeah.
Because these motherfuckers made a mutating disease that they always got to upgrade. That's like dropping a mixtape every motherfucking year.
They dropped.
As soon as the music get old, we got a fresh motherfucking mixtape.
Yeah, they got it like strands of weed out there.
Right, man.
They got that
strain
new
every
Omicron,
month.
man.
That new
Got that new
Omicron.
Omicron shit. You know what I'm saying? Got that Delta.
Right, got that Delta.
Got that
nigga.
COVID. Got that COVID. We want some of that.
It's the 22.
Well,
man.
it's gonna be something else in the next 3 months.
It's gonna be another
Not
strain.
even that long, probably.
Yeah.
That shit is like some shit, sound like some Transformers and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't that shit sound like nanobots for real?
Right.
Yeah, it does.
Man,
Oh,
where they
hell,
going?
man, I'm crying. Everybody just looking all goofy, and I'm saying, what's wrong with y'all?
Because
Everybody that's
it got to
not
be
linked in,
constructed.
other people try to kill them.
In my
Like a
opinion,
movie.
it got to be constructed from somewhere because how they keep coming up with these different names of it. You know what I'm saying? They making up names for it. So they obviously said this is our new baby, the Omicron virus.
What the fuck is they
and we
having
just
a
gonna
meeting
boom.
like niggas just sitting around smoking like, so what we gonna name this baby?
That's what it might be. I wouldn't put it past
Nigga
it.
like, well, I was thinking COVID 27. That sound corny, nigga.
Right. And you
Call
tripping.
that shit Cybertron.
I think you know what I
like
think they
the
doing. They not
trans-
smoking. They probably snorting.
That shit a Decepticon, nigga. Ugh.
Yeah.
That nigga just smoke.
They snorting lines of doing mushrooms.
Oh, dude, that fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Pop pills, you know what I'm
What
saying?
do you think, 90-year-old dude? I think it's rad. It's like a Decepticon.
They say they coming with the pills for it now. They got some pills they coming with
I
to
bet.
vaccinate
Did you-
yourself.
Vaccination
Did you hear
booster.
that it might be a fourth shot? Possible fourth shot.
Probably. I mean, they already got you taking 3.
Yeah,
and then you
a
gotta
booster
get the
before-
booster
before
that
years
one.
I got
out.
a lot of faith in my body and my God. And
Yeah.
I got a lot of faith in my ability to tell motherfuckers, stop. 6 feet needs to be respected.
And wear your
Right.
mask
Man, people do
your
not
mask on.
respect your space.
at all. They still get up
be
in
on
your
the- They be
face.
on your neck, man. I be like, yo, I try to scoot up a little bit and try not to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because
Well,
when I
back
say
up.
when I say stuff to people, sometimes they take it wrong. You know what I mean? So I try to just like do it in a different way. Like if I feel like they too close behind me, I step up a little bit. Then they step up. I be looking at it. I look back at them like, come on, man.
I do the douchey move. I just grab the part of my mask where the nose is, and I adjust it slightly, and I go.
You know, I'm about to start coughing. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mother, look up and see.
Back up.
Oh, my bag, dude. Nigga, cover your nose. You might cough and it shoot out your nostrils.
Yeah.
I need you to cover all that up.
You need to back up off me. You know what
And
I'm saying?
especially that, too. Here,
6
drink
feet.
some of this hand sanitizer.
Right. It's supposed to kill COVID. How come I can't drink it
Right.
then?
Niggas supposed to have all kind of Listerine in baby bottles. The little
Spraying
airplane
on
bottles
niggas.
of Listerine.
Oh,
Yeah.
They should have that just to kill if Listerine kill the jerseys, cause bad breath.
It should kill
COVID,
COVID.
ain't got a chance.
Oh, that
Man.
shit is strong, man, and
COVID
bitter.
is odorless and tasteless and smellless. You can't go in the bar house and be like, it smell like COVID in this.
Right, you ain't gonna never know
No,
until you
right.
sick the next day.
Yeah, you ain't gonna know
That
nothing.
shit kill bad breath germs.
Right? Why wouldn't it kill COVID?
It don't kill all of them though. It's 1.1% of bad breath germs it don't kill.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. Just that one small sliver of some kind of germ left. That's
But
enough.
I think it'll kill 99.9% of COVID too though.
Yeah,
I think so too. It's strong, man.
So I don't understand why
People don't
you
use
don't got a mask, some hand sanitizer, and it would do wonders for the smell inside your mask.
Yeah.
just wash that motherfucker. People don't wash their
Nigga
mask.
wake up
Just
the
keep
next
wearing
day
it.
Yeah.
and put on their mask like, ooh, this bitch stink.
Yes, your breath
You need-
stinking.
Man, you need multiple masks and you need to wash them boys. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
If you
Brush
got
your
a
teeth.
fabric mask, I recommend you sanitize it.
Yes.
You gotta put some
Like
of that
you know
on.
what I did before
At the
before
very
we
least,
wrap it
wash
up.
it
You
with
know what I
bleach.
did? I would take Lysol before I wash mine.
Mm-hmm.
I would spray it with Lysol, let it air dry, and then wash it.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That makes sense as long as you don't wash it in Corona water.
No,
Yeah,
that's why I spray.
Corona
That's why I
contaminated
spray
items.
That's why I spray it with the Lysol. Try to knock it off a little bit.
You can
know?
pour the laundry sanitizer in the laundry now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
Oh,
what
they
I'm
got
saying?
laundry sanitizer?
Yeah,
they
you
got
pour it in
laundry
there.
sanitizer.
They had it since my mother was a kid. It's called bleach.
Except for
No,
dark
but they
clothes.
actually got the actual laundry sanitizer.
I'm gonna give you like when I was in prison, I worked in the laundry. When I found this out, like, so colored clothes don't get washed with the whites because they use bleach on the whites, right?
Right.
Right.
You leave colored clothes in the wash machine overnight. You gotta rewash them because they mildew.
Right.
They mildew fast. Anything sitting in water in the dark is gonna mildew fast. But the whites don't mildew. They can sit in that motherfucker 4-5 days and want one drop of mildew grow on them. Cause it's bleach
different.
on them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I could everything I got that's fabric, I'm throwing bleach in there. I'm gonna put it in the water, even if it's not like strong enough to fade the colors. It don't gotta be strong enough to fade the colors to kill the corona.
Yeah.
You just need
That's
to be a
just my
drop.
personal take.
Mm.
But I found that out
A little lesson
through
from
working
God.
there, like, cause you'll come downstairs the next morning to change the machine. Oh God, ooh, I gotta rewatch this. But if it's whites, it's cool.
Yeah.
Never knew that because of that bleach. That's the factor.
Yeah.
Even
I
at
wash my
home, you ever
dishes
left
in
your
bleach.
laundry in the wash machine overnight? Like forgot it was in there wet 2
Yeah.
days, and then it was colors, but
Yeah.
it was mildew. You had to wash it again. But if it was whites and you had bleach in there, it still smelled fresh.
You put bleach in your dishwashing
Yeah.
water. I put bleach
People
in
tell
mine,
me
too.
I shouldn't do it because
I
they
do
say
it.
it's toxic. I still do it.
That's
And
because they
don't
be
wear
putting
no
too
rubber
much in it.
gloves.
They put too much in there. That's why you only need 10% of the bleach of the water to kill the germs.
I just use 2 capfuls.
Yeah, it's like 10%. All you need is 10%. It kill all the germs.
When I finish washing dishes, it look like I got on white gloves. I want my wash rag to be looking brand new, crispy white.
Right. Yeah.
They started out white.
I know. I want my dishes to have a little thin layer of slime because there's so much bleach in it.
Yeah, that's too much bleach.
And I want to wash it until it go. Okay, I know this is clean dishes.
Right,
Right,
that little
right.
squeaky sound.
Man, I appreciate this show, man.
Me too, man. Another good week on OPNation Talk Radio. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We had it in what, our 6-year service operation?
Yeah, I
something
thought
like
it was
that.
7.
7. I think it might be the 7th year.
Cause I came in a year after your first year, right?
We started in 14.
Yeah, I believe I probably was in 16.
Yeah, 'cause we was on No
Or
Static. Then my bad. It was on.
We
I think I
started
was
the
15.
official We Up Radio, I think, was it 2015?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah,
April
and I came in
1st,
on
2015.
Yeah.
Up in the spot.
Yeah,
So-
We Up in the attic.
Yeah, I was a year after y'all was on.
Wow.
Yeah, cause I was when we was in the attic here.
It's 2022.
Yeah,
Yep, basically.
wow. That's what's up,
It'll
man.
be
Hey,
7 years, April 1st.
So, you know me, my man, my name is Ray the Shark, as you know. You can always catch me on Facebook at Ray the Shark, IG Ray the Shark 4. And you always can catch the shows, We Are Radio, DOT.com on YouTube. Make sure you get on the website, weareradio.com.
And there you go. OGDJA on Facebook, OG.DJA on Instagram. Stay tuned for more quality weareradio.com programming coming up next. You know, stay tuned, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.